I'll start with the easy part first. If anyone already has a model of their head, uh, I'll make the head later, um, or show you how to do that. So let's get into Blender and import in Crashhead. Now I picked the grid map because it loads quick, but you pick this hopper, then you got a top, you can better see what's going on. And as you export the model, it'll update in the game while it's running. Uh, the only thing that won't update is the texture, which you'll have to exit the game to fix, but I'll get into that. Just import in the Crashhard Dummy, and when you unpack him, he's going to be in the unpacked folder in the mods, unpacked, Crashhard Dummy, vehicles, common, Crashhard Dummy, Crashhard Dummy, there he is. Now, it sometimes takes me a minute or two to get it exactly right, but this is the head you're going to be replacing. So say you already have your model, and this is for everybody who's already got a model uh, and don't need the rest of the instructions. So I'm just going to make a ball just to take the place of the head for now. Scale it. And I'll move it to where I want it to be, which that's pretty easy. But that's what you'll do with your own model, more or less. Now the texture, I mean, I didn't have to replace any of these. I just made a new texture for it. Just put something on there. You call whatever. This would be the texture for your face. Alright, next thing I'm going to do is rename this head. To what the mod won't be looking for. Just so that I can name the new head to CHD underscore capital HEAD. I can just delete this head, and the beams for this thing, it'll automatically load this. Now this is where I sometimes get confused. It takes me a couple trials sometimes to get it right, but it's when you it has to do with the origin. I believe it's origin to 3D cursor, and then origin to geometry to origin, and then you have to manually move it back to where you want it to actually be. Or if you don't, it'll be on the ground separate from the body. I don't know that it matters. I just apply all transforms. Does it matter? I don't know. Just now I'll export him to the same place where he's stored. You may have to navigate there if you don't have it already up here. Mods unpacked. Yeah, I was making sure I got it in the same place because I have a couple places I stored it in case they update the mod. I can just replace it. So I'll go ahead and copy too. I want the new material in there, into the folder. It should have updated him. Let me see here. There it is. Had to close it out and reload it. And you'll see that the head, it works just like the head's supposed to. And you can, with enough force, rip it off. There it goes rolling. So now to fix the texture, which I don't know why the game doesn't, why it does like it does as far as the textures. If you doesn't update them without having to exit the whole game, if it's already decided it's a no texture or no material. So your material editor still trying to wake up. Alright, now with the car selected, you can get to the dummies stuff, but that particular object didn't make a material for. So I named it New Face, so in the game, just disregard what I pulled up here. That ain't gonna matter. Just put New Face for a new material. Create and pick that texture that was exported into the folder, which will be in the mods folder. It won't be in a level. It'll be where you imported Crashhard from in the unpacked. Grass top and save. And you can do all the other stuff or even switch it to a PBR if you want to do more fancy stuff with it, but just for a quick show of how to do this, I'm just gonna yeah, I already saved it. So I don't even think you have to save the level because that's a mod, but I'll do it anyway. And I'll just close the game, reload the game. And this is where you cross your fingers. There we go. A grass-headed Crashhard Dummy. And pretty much any body part that you replace, rename, basically it will be how you would do that. Now I'm going to end this video because our power went out earlier and I don't want it to go out and have to start again, so I'll put this video on first for anybody who's already got a handle on, they have already made their own head, they use it in another game, they already got an object they want to use. That'll be the, you know, for those that already know. And then this video I'm about to make now, I'll show you how to use Mushroom, how to put your own head in there in place of this ball. So I should be done with that here in about an hour, maybe a little longer.